Let's see what 100 Hong Kong dollars gets us in a day. Let's go!
I lived in Hong Kong for 10 years and had the most incredible childhood growing up in this unique city and eating some of the best foods around the world. Hong Kong is known as an expensive city, so on this trip, we challenged ourselves to see how much we could eat with only 100 Hong Kong dollars, which is just under 13 USD.
Let's see what 100 Hong Kong dollars gets us in a day. Let's go!
To start out the day, we got breakfast at Lucky Star in Causeway Bay for their famous bo lo yao and breakfast set. This is a super popular spot that went viral for their buttered pineapple buns. There's going to be a line if you don't come early, but the line goes quickly. I had to get the Hong Kong milk tea, and as you see on the menu, cold drinks are more expensive because they charge for ice. So I grew up never drinking iced drinks. Also, it's more expensive to dine in versus takeaway. My sister got the iced barley drink, which is made of roasted barley and has a nutty, slightly sweet flavor with earthy undertones. We ordered their scrambled eggs, which was so silky, and I ordered the rice vermicelli. In Asia, it's normal to get soup and noodles for breakfast, even in the summer when it's hot out. And we each got the incredible buttered pineapple bun. The butter is thick, and it was a bit too much for me. If you're traveling to Hong Kong, here's a tip. Restaurants rarely have tissue paper, so make sure to bring your own. This was the perfect breakfast, so warming and filling. The total cost of our meal there was $57.50 per person, which is about 7 USD, leaving us with $42.50 to spend. Then we walked over to the famous Bakehouse for a snack. The line was short and moves quickly, so we quickly ordered. This bakehouse offers sourdough breads, Danish, and fine pastries, but most of the people go there to buy their famous sourdough egg tarts, which makes them super unique. It tastes like custard on the inside and crisp and flaky on the outside. It feels a lot denser and heavier than a lot of the other typical Portuguese egg tarts you get in Hong Kong. The egg tarts cost $12.50 Hong Kong dollars, which is about $160 USD. Our remaining amount is now 20 Hong Kong dollars, which is $2.50 USD. We're gonna see how much 20 bucks gets us in 7-Eleven. 7-Elevens in Asia are so much better than the US, and it's filled with so many delicious snacks, hot foods, and even alcohol. With the remaining 20 Hong Kong dollars left, I got some gum for 8 Hong Kong dollars, and there's this unique melon flavor I wanted to try out. And then we grabbed this flowery looking drink for 12 Hong Kong dollars. So I'm getting these two for 20 bucks.
And there you have it. That's 100 Hong Kong dollars in a day. Oof.
Outside of our 100 Hong Kong dollar challenge, we ate really well while we were in Hong Kong. Since we were staying at the Park Lane Hotel, there is a popular rooftop bar called Sky on the roof with breathtaking views of the harbor. They have a unique menu of astrological cocktails for 140 Hong Kong dollars, which is 18 USD, so it's comparable to US prices. We stopped by a chaan teng for a late night meal. Chaan tengs are a typical Cantonese tea restaurant serving all of the Hong Kong staples. They take your order, and this is our bill. We got all this for 138 Hong Kong dollars, which is less than 18 bucks. We each got drinks, and we got the fish ball and seafood rice noodles and the beef tripe noodles. The noodles here are so delicious and piping hot, and we got a side of cooked veggies. I always feel that Chinese meals are so well-rounded. You always get starch, carbs, veggies, soup. If you're staying at the Park Lane Hotel, there's a cafe on the ground floor where they serve coffee and other foods. This is a huge space and there's lots of seating, so it's a great place to work from as well. I especially like the egg chairs. I think they look so funky and add a little uniqueness to the area.
Divide by 8, 20 bucks.
In Hong Kong, you'll also find 7-Elevens on pretty much every street. It's great to grab a snack here, or if you're not feeling too hungry and just need something to tie you over. So we grabbed a ham and egg sandwich just before one of our meals, but it was so good and the perfect amount of a snack.
We're really hungry, so grabbing a bite.
Another must-do when you're in Hong Kong is to go to a super traditional and authentic dim sum place. We stumbled upon this one when we were in Kowloon, and the Kowloon side of Hong Kong is definitely more local and less tourists on that side. At a traditional dim sum restaurant, you would order your order on these paper menus, and you would be likely sat in a communal round table and then do as the Hong Kong people do by cleaning your utensils with hot tea. It's customary to do so, and we grew up doing this too, and it's just a way to just make sure that your utensils are clean and there's no soap or bleach on it, and it's just like a peace of mind kind of thing. Make sure to order our favorites: steamed rice roll with shrimp, which is so delicious and soft; the pai guat, which is pork ribs and my personal favorite. There's shu mai and char siu bao, some typical classic dim sum dishes. You really can't go wrong with any dim sum restaurant in Hong Kong, so just pop into one that's nearby. As each dish is delivered, they'll mark it on this piece of paper, whether by stamping it or signing it, and that's what you use to pay the bill at the end. That's how they track how many dishes you got. So these butter cookies are so addicting and make the best souvenir gifts. Jenny Bakery has been around since 2005 and is so popular that there are often long queues, and people used to bring empty luggages here just to buy boxes of cookies. There are 2 locations in Hong Kong, but I came to the one in Tsim Sha Tsui, and it's at a new location now, so it was a bit difficult to find, but just follow Google Maps. And there are signs everywhere. Once you go upstairs, you'll find lots of people here waiting for the same thing and lining up for butter cookies. I got 2 of the big 4 mixed butter cookies for my family, and then 2 small boxes for my friends, and it was so heavy. It's cash only, so make sure to bring cash. When in Kowloon, we went to K11 Musea, which is this gigantic mall, and we went to Glass House Culinary. This cozy spot is perfect for dining and chatting with loved ones. They offer a wide variety of food choices at reasonable prices with excellent service and delicious food. They even have afternoon tea here, which is quite affordable, but if you have time, I would go to a different spot in the same mall for the best afternoon tea in Hong Kong. When in Hong Kong, you gotta do what the British do, which is get afternoon tea. This one is called 181 at Fortnum Mason and is one of the best afternoon teas in Hong Kong. Afternoon tea starts from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and we were seated by the window with a stunning view of Victoria Harbour. We went all out and ordered some champagne and got the classic afternoon tea, which consists of finger sandwiches, scones, afternoon tea cake that costs 588 Hong Kong dollars, which is 75 USD per person. They also have other options on the menu like high and vegetarian afternoon tea, which serves different foods and entrees. It is pricey, but the food is all you can eat, so you can fill up on a delightful selection of sandwiches, cakes, and the best teas from all around the world. Everything here is beautifully plated, fancy, and also delicious. The service is good as well, as staff assists guests with recommendations or additional requests. You can even pack your leftovers to go, so we definitely ordered a few more items before heading out. It was such a lovely afternoon in Hong Kong and sure feels like you're transported to London. There's so many different afternoon tea spots in Hong Kong to try, but Fortnum Mason is one of our favorites. What I also love about Hong Kong is that there's so much food you can get at the Hong Kong International Airport. So definitely head to the airport early because there's a lot of restaurants and shopping that you can do there. We stopped by Hong Fook Tong. This is a grab-and-go spot to buy herbal teas and are known for the homemade varieties of tortoise, herbal jellies, Chinese herbal drinks, and soups that you can buy. It's super healthy and good for your body. Before we get on our flight, we had to check out the new Sapphire Lounge in Terminal 1 near Gate 40. You can visit if you have Priority Pass, a Sapphire Reserve card, or a Lounge Key membership. There's so much gourmet food here, and the food is definitely a highlight. There's a hot foods buffet, and you can order from their menu using the QR code and getting it delivered to your table. We ordered one of everything to try, and it was all fresh, hot, and delicious. There's also a bar with an extensive selection of alcoholic beverages, including cocktails that the mixologist will make on the spot and other refreshing options. There are 4 sections with a lot of seating, a quieter pod area, and individual booths to work and take calls. Of course, there's Wi-Fi, and we managed to get some work done here. So what do you think of Hong Kong food? I love that there's a huge range of options you can get in Hong Kong, from fancy, more expensive spots to affordable hole-in-the-wall places. That's the beauty of Hong Kong, which in Canto is called Hyong Gong, which means fragrant harbor. It offers something for everyone, so it's a global melting pot of cultures and culinary scenes. Hope you enjoyed watching my time in Hong Kong, and thanks for watching.